Starting off this Friday, very much on the frigid side. We have temperatures falling into the 20s for most of us across Metro and really even across the state. We've got teens and 20s as well. Very few spots are holding on to 30 degrees this morning. By the afternoon, though, we've got lots of sunshine in store for us today. Temperatures are going to steadily warm into the mid and upper 40s today, so at least a couple degrees warmer than yesterday, but it's still going to be a little bit on the chilly side. In fact, here's where that cloud cover will move through the day as it's going to move to the east throughout the afternoon. So we may have at least some passing clouds here and there, but most of us should be under pretty much full sunshine for the day today. In fact, here's where a lot of that cooler air continues to remain, mainly off in the northern portions of the state. Southern side still holding on to a little bit of some warmth. We got 50s and 60s. Elevated areas, of course, are going to still be a little bit on the chillier side, and this puts us at least a couple degrees below where we should be for this time of year. Now, if you're tired of the cold already, I've got good news for you coming up here in just a bit. But one also thing that I want to point out is that it's going to be a little breezy in some spots today and tomorrow, mainly the eastern side of the state. Already this morning, some spots seeing winds gusting upwards to 20+ miles an hour. And that's going to continue through the afternoon, where even as we get into the peak heat of the day, some spots, including us here in the metro, could see winds gusting upwards to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Some spots even higher. Once we lose that daylight heating, though, that's going to die down, and then we're going to do it all over again for your Saturday. But most of that really still remains on the eastern side of the state, where some spots could really pick up some breezier conditions tomorrow. Really gusty. Again, even here on Saturday, we could even see at least some winds gusting upwards to, again, 15 to 20 miles an hour. But the good news is we've got sunshine in store for your weekend. So if you have those weekend plans to go holiday shopping or putting up the decorations for Christmas still, I think Sunday would be a better day to do that part of it, at least for the decorations. But if you want to get out and enjoy some of that sunshine this weekend, I think that's a great idea. Some spots, though, will still see the potential for maybe some mountain snow, mainly in the north central mountain chain for your day on Saturday. But Sunday looks to be at least a really good day. Again, we're going to be stuck in this upper level ridging pattern as we go into really the next several days, and that's going to bring us above average temperatures as we close out the weekend and get into your next work week and the next the second week of December. Notice as we get into that 7-day forecast, we've got 60s and 70s for Roswell for next week. Silver City will be in the 50s and the 60s next week, but we're still going to have those chilly mornings, so we'll definitely need to prepare for that. Even passing cloud cover for the northwestern and northeastern side today, but again, most of us should see at least a little bit of some of that sunshine in the northern side of the state. But as we get into the North Mountains, it's going to be a lot colder up there, a lot more cold air, especially with all the snow that they received. 20s, 30s, and 40s for folks up in the North Mountains. Santa Fe will be at 39 today, 40s for the weekend, and continuing into early next week as well. Here in the metro, we'll see temperatures rising into the 40s for the most part. Even the heights may be a little bit on the cooler side compared to downtown area, but all in all, you can't complain about this next 7 days. We'll be back after another short break.